Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Leaving the EU without a trade deal could put at risk up to 80% of the UK's farming exports. That's according to a House of Lords report which says Brexit could have a huge impact on Britain's agricultural industry, with farmers losing EU financial support, their main markets, and facing possible tariffs. Our Home Affairs correspondent Darshna Soni reports from the village of Wellow in rural North Nottinghamshire.
There's a lot to chew over on Woodside Farm, 150 acres that sits on what's known as Nottinghamshire's vegetable belt.
Go on then, girl. See if you come to the feeder.
Andrew Boff's family have farmed here since 1947. He's been keeping a weary eye on the government's Brexit negotiations and reports that they haven't been going too well. If we leave without a trade deal, he'll be badly hit.
What are your main concerns?
Well, my main concerns are for the short term initially, in that if we don't have a good settlement or arrangement for the short term, a lot of farm businesses will probably go under. You know, because all of a sudden, overnight, effectively we lose the direct payments.
Yeah.
But we also were exposed to imports that may not be, to our own standards. The food that we want to export, such as our lambs, will probably be subject to export tariffs.
And so a potential triple whammy. According to a House of Lords inquiry, leaving the Common Agricultural Policy will leave farmers like Mr Boff facing huge difficulties. 80% of the UK's agricultural exports go to the EU, our single largest trading partner in agri-food products.
It's frightening, really. A hard Brexit would put us onto sort of world trade rules for trading, which means that there'd be tariffs with just about everything we're trading with. And we'd have a job to export things because of the tariffs, particularly with something like these sheep, which a third of all lambs in the country need to be exported.
The report reveals how totally dependent we are on the EU for export markets in animal and food processed products. But the CAP has also been criticised. The report says Brexit could present a unique opportunity for Britain to develop its own agricultural policy that better meets the needs of our farmers. Mr Boff has 800 outdoor reared pigs and 1,300 sheep. He receives around £18,000 a year in subsidies.
I know it sounds like whinging, but in actual fact it is, everybody's interested in food, isn't it, at the end of the day?
Yeah, true.
You can't get away from it. It is the whole food industry, I believe, is at risk.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we've got to have a rub, haven't we? That's what I do in life.
The government has guaranteed to match farm support payments for a limited time and says it's still confident it can reach a new free trade agreement with the EU. Darshna Soni, Channel 4 News, Nottinghamshire.
The supermarket chain Sainsbury's has seen its pre-tax profits drop by 8% in what its chief executive says was the most challenging year in his working lifetime. Mike Coop claimed low consumer confidence, wage stagnation and rising food prices. All Big Four supermarkets are facing stiff competition from discount chains and have seen costs go up as the pound devalues.